right, hi guys. We're going to grab out our math book and go to page 23. We're going to do our corrections of our homework on page 23. So you can use a pencil or you can use a red pen if you want to mark things off. So the first one we're looking at, number 1, shows an array with 3 rows and 3 in each row. So if we were going to do an addition problem, we would have 3 right here, plus 3 more, plus 3 more. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. If we're skip counting, 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9 is skip counting because 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So that shows us 3 groups of 3 equals 9. Okay. On number 2, we have an array with 2 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 in each. So this one is 4, plus this one is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, then if we skip counted, 4 would be the first number, and then 4 plus 4 is 8. So 4, 8. And then it says, how many groups do we have? We have 2 groups of 4. 2 groups of 4 equals 8. Okay, number 3, we have 1, 2, 3 rows with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each row. So our repeated addition, we're going to do each row. So there's 5 here, plus 5 more, plus 5 more. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. So we're going to skip count 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15 right here. So that would be 3 groups of 5. 3 groups of 5 equals 15. Okay, so pause that if you need to so that you have time to get all those answers corrected if you needed to. And then numbers 4 through 7 want us to do 3 things. Draw an array, write an addition equation, and a multiplication equation. So for number 4, 3 groups of 4 looks like 1, 2, 3, 3 rows, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if we're going to add them, we have 4 for that row, plus 4 for that row, plus 4 for that row. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 more is 12. And that means we have how many 4s? 1, 2, 3. 3 groups of 4 equals 12. Okay. Number 5, 2 groups of 3. Let's try some squares just to have something different. 2 groups of 3. There's 2 rows. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So doing a repeated addition, we're going to add the first line, 3, plus the second line, 3, equals 6. How many groups do we have? 2 groups of 3 equals 6. So if I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause it so that you can look at it and write it down and fix anything that you need to. Right here, I had to erase, so wanted to remind everybody that these pages are so thin, so erase them gently because they rip very easy. Look at that. So be real careful about that. All right, number 6, 2 groups of 5. So I have 1 group, 1 row, 2 rows, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 for this row plus 5 for this row. 5 plus 5 is 10. How many 5s do I have? 2 groups of 5 equals 10. Number 7, 3 groups of 6. So we have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. There's 6 in each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with repeated addition, we're going to add each row. 6 plus 6 more plus 6 more. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 more is 18. How many 6s do I have? I have 3 6s. 3 groups of 6 equals 18. How did you do on that? Did that work out okay? Go ahead and pause if you have any of this missing that you need to get written down. And when you're ready, we're going to turn to page 24. Okay, I'm kind of close, so we're going to fix it up here a little bit. Okay. Paula says that she can draw an array with a total of, 17 counters placed in 3 rows. Is she correct? If she is, draw the array. If she is not, explain why not. Okay, what do you guys think? Can you make 3 rows where each thing equally in each row will equal up to 17 total? Did I word that correctly for you? So we're going to have 3 rows. We're going to have the same number of things in each row. Can I have 17? What do you think? It actually will not work. So, no, because there wouldn't be equal groups. So let's draw a picture of it. 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. We're trying to get to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, we can't do that because there's not enough for equal rows. So that's why we can't do it. There's not enough equal groups. Okay, go ahead and copy that down if you need to. And then, pause it, write it down. And then when you're done, unpause it and come over to number 9. Shelly wants to plant 6 rows of flowers. That's Justin's mom's name. Shelly wants to plant 6 rows of flowers with 7 flowers in each row. What addition equation and what multiplication equation can she write to find out how many flowers she needs to plant? Which equation do you find easier to use and why? Okay, first of all, 6 rows of flowers with 7 flowers in each row. You don't have to do this, but just to show you, there's our 6 rows. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's our array. We have 6 on the side, and we have 7 on the top. Okay, so we're going to do an addition equation. So I need to add 7 6 times. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 equals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those 7s. Well, if I do 7 plus 7 is 14. 7 plus 7 is 14, and 7 plus 7 is 14. Then I can add the 14s together. 14 and 14 is 28, plus 14 more would be 12, carry 1, 42. Okay, so it equals 42. Let's do a multiplication problem. 6 groups of 7 equals 42. Which equation is easier to use? Is it easier to do repeated addition or easier to do multiplication? I think it's easier to do multiplication because I can skip count ooh, it's tight here. Skip count by sevens. Now, we're going to learn a great sevens song. If you would like to do that after you get your work done, go to our Bitmoji classroom and click on Number Rock. And Number Rock has some fabulous times table songs, and 7 is one of my favorites. And so we will be learning those. We just aren't going to start them just yet because we're still trying to get an idea about what is all this multiplication stuff. So we're not ready quite yet, but if you feel like you do have a handle on it and you want to check out some of those songs, you can certainly do that when you are done with all of your work. All right, number 10 says, Marie has one of the solid figures shown below, a cylinder, a sphere, and a cone. Marie's solid figure has 2 flat surfaces, 0 edges, and 0 vertices. So remember, a vertices is a point. Okay, so we can't have a cone because it says it has 0 vertices. So that has a vertices. Okay, so it's got to be one of these two. They both have 0 vertices. There's no points where 2 lines meet. 0 edges, so they don't have any edges. See here? Oh, wait. Do you see an edge? I see an edge right here. So cylinder is out, right? Maybe. Let's think about that. Let's look over here at the sphere. Okay, see our sphere? Does it have 2 flat surfaces? It doesn't have 2 flat surfaces. Let's go back to this side. Are these edges or are those sides? Let's think about that a little bit. Let's be a little bit more critical. Edges, like that's an edge right here on a square. Do we have any of those on the cylinder? Do we have any of those on the sphere? Okay, no edges on either one of them, but which one has 2 flat surfaces? Here's a flat surface. Here's a flat surface. Okay, so it's going to have to be the cylinder. All right, we're going to go to number 11. Vince has 16 beads. How many different arrays can Vince draw to represent the total number of beads he has? List the sizes of the arrays. Okay, so 16 is an even number, which means I can do 1 group, 2 group. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we needed to have 16 total. I have how many? 2 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 rows of 8 equals 16. Okay, there's one way. All right, so since we can do it that way, let's do 8 this way. 8 rows, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have 8 groups of 2 equals 16. Let's keep thinking. How else could I represent 16? How about if I did it like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to put one over here, 16. So I have 16 all in a row. How many rows? I have 1. 1 row of 16 is equal to 16. Okay. Another way we could do it is if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 4 groups of 4. Okay. I wonder if you've thought of any that I didn't think of. All right. If you thought of one and that you really want to share with me, go ahead and email me and let me know what it is that you thought of. Okay. Number 12 says, Jana makes the array below to show how she wants to arrange some pictures. Which multiplication equation describes Jana's array? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's look down here. There's only one that has 4 at the beginning. Let's look at the number in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 in the second one. Oh, there's 9 there. So can you see that? Let me bring it up this way. Okay, so there's 4 times 9 equals 36. 4 groups of 9 equals 36. Okay. Do we have 3 rows here? Nope. Do we have 2 rows? No. Do we have 6 rows? No. Number 13, Carol makes an array of magnets on her refrigerator. She makes 7 rows with 8 magnets in each row. Which of the following shows how to find the total number of magnets in Carol's array? Okay, she has 7 rows of 8 magnets in each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's our giant array. 7 rows with 8 in each row. Okay, so if we skip counted by 7, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. That's skip counting by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it says 8. Will that work? Let's try 7 groups of 8. 7 groups of 8. That works. Let's try 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 groups of 7. Oh, that doesn't work. How about 8 plus 7? That would only equal 15, wouldn't it? All right, so the only one we can pick is B. All right, so if you would please make sure you have everything filled out on your homework. Once you do, you can put it away, and then our lesson tomorrow will be on lesson 1.4. I know that these lessons are kind of long, so I know some people get a little bit worn out, but don't worry, it will get easier. All right, so we're going to do our math interactive notebook. So if you wouldn't mind grabbing your math interactive notebook, and then you're going to grab your folder right here. And in your folder, you can look through and find your math pages. And you're going to tear out this one that says arrays in the Not So Wimpy Teacher pack. So there's some in there that are stapled together in the Not So Wimpy Teacher pack. Let me see if I can show you. That's adjectives. Okay. So see how this doesn't have Not So Wimpy Teacher on the bottom? So that's the other set. So hold on to that. And then I've got so much in here, don't I? Okay. So my other set of numbers has equal groups on top of it, but look how it has Not So Wimpy Teacher at the bottom. So we want those pages. So let me put these back in here. All right, we want lesson 1 or topic 1, lesson 3, and arrays. We want both of those. All right, let's grab our scissors and a glue stick. Make sure you have those things handy. And then we'll need something to write with afterwards. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, let's get our things cut out. So on our array, we're just going to cut around the outside here. All the way to the top. Let me see if I can back it up a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay. Then I'm going to turn it, and right up above the word arrays, there's a little line right there. Okay. Then you're going to turn it. Go down this side here. Okay. And then turn to the bottom and cut that last part off all the way. And then we're going to get rid of our garbage. I only have 4 pieces that I cut right here. So that's how much you should have. You should have it all finished like that. That's all that's left. There's nothing around the outside. Okay, so just like we've been making those little windows, we're going to do those again. We're going to cut right up the middle. And stop at that line right there. Then turn it to the side. And you're just going to cut right to that line right there. You're not going to go any further. See, so they're all still connected, but I can open them. I can open each one. Okay, then we're going to turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. Cut over here to this little spot and stop. Don't go all the way across. If you accidentally do go all the way across, you're just going to want to put little glue on the side here and glue it in order. Okay. Okay, and then stop. So you have all of your windows here. See how they open separately? Okay, now set this aside. And let's grab the other one and get that cut out. Okay, we're going to go on the dotted line here. Go all the way to the top. Okay, turn it right here on this dotted line by 1-3. Cut that down. Turn it on this dotted line. All the way down. Turn it all the way across. Okay, let's get the garbage out of the way. That's all the garbage we're going to cut. All right, then do you see how we have two dotted lines here? We're just going to go ahead and cut on this one, the closest one, up to the top and stop. Then you're going to turn your paper and go underneath this, or you can actually even just turn it this way and just cut all that off right like that so that this piece is loose. And this one we're going to turn into a window. So we're going to cut in the middle, and then we're going to go up here and hold it and cut in the middle and stop. Okay, so that it looks like this strange shape right here. So we've got the top that we're going to glue down. We have a window. There's one window, and here's the second window. Okay, there you go. And we're going to put our scissors away because we're all done now. And we're going to open up our Math Interactive Notebook. We've got some things in here already. So right after your 1-2 number line, turn the page. And you're going to grab your blue page here. And we're just going to get it glued in. It's a strange kind of shape. So roll your glue stick up a little bit, not too high. And then I'm just going to turn mine to the side. Get the glue right here. And the glue right here. So it makes like a giant L that we're going to be putting the glue on. Okay. Then we're going to flip it over and line it up on the edge of our paper so that it all fits like that across. Okay. And if it's, just been sticking on there, you can move it if you need to move it. Okay. All right. The next thing I want you to do, since we have our glue, is grab out your arrays page. We're going to flip that over as well, and you're just going to put a little glue on this edge here. Put a little bit of glue there and glue down the side, and then we're going to lift that up and center that on your paper as much as you can. Just start with the array part, get that smooth down, and then go down your edges here. Okay, and then you can go back and open up all your little flaps and get them bent backwards so that when we go to work on them, they can bend back easier. All right, so your papers look like that. Okay, take your glue, wind it back down so that it's not sticking out of the top. Gotta have a little pop. There we go. Okay, this piece of paper that we had, we do have to do another cut. So we're going to cut off this little extra piece here. Throw that in our pile of garbage. And then we're just going to cut each of these off. So cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you should have 6 pieces right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to match these equations to the array we see pictured here. It says, I can use arrays as one way to think about and understand multiplication. So it's just like drawing pictures. It's just an organized picture. So looking at the clouds and the sun, let's see how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 that go right along here. 5. How many across each row? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 across the top. Can you see that okay? See if I can get it closer. Okay. So what I need to do now is I need to go sort through my numbers and my equations here and see if any of them match. 3 times 3. There's 4 and 5. That doesn't look like it works. 3, 6, 9. Does it look like we're counting anything by threes? No, that can go up there. How about 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 20? Let's look and see. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 20. Okay, that looks like we've got the right answer there. So we're going to grab our glue. Roll that up just a smidgen. We're going to take this 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 and put it under here. Okay, so that equation goes with this array. All right. Let's look at 4 groups of 5. Do you see 4 groups of 5? Could we look at it that way? We could. It's called the associative property, but we'll talk about that soon, but not just yet. Okay. 4 groups of 5 equals 20. So it's just looking at the array as if we turned it this way on its side. All right. And then 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. Does that look like that represents anything there? So I don't think that one's yet. Put that to the side. And then I see a skip counting. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Looks like I have a match. So put a little bit of glue on the back. Okay. Put that right down here. It's kind of tight, isn't it? Okay, Mrs. Martinez should have started higher. All right, so that's the first one. Those are the skip counting, the multiplication, and the addition that goes with this problem. Okay, on this one, we have 1, 2, 3 sons, 1, 2, 3 in each group. So let's look at what we have left. We have 3, 6, 9, 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9, and 3 times 3 equals 9. So let's look at this one. 3 plus 3 plus 3. That works. Put that in here. Kind of tight, nice and tight. Okay, skip counting. 3, 6, 9. Okay, that goes in here. Okay. And lastly, we have 3 groups of 3. Do you see 3 groups of 3? 3 groups of 3. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then you're going to put your glue away, screw down the glue, snap on your lid. Okay. So it should look like Lesson 1.3, I can use arrays as one way to think about and understand multiplication. So we have this array, a 5 by a 4 array, but we wanted to look at repeated addition, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Boy, that's a tongue twister for me. Why is that? 4 groups of 5 and 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So that works. That goes with that one. This array, we have 3 groups of 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. 3, 6, 9. 3 groups of 3 equals 9. So hopefully that makes sense to you too. So go ahead and have that all glued in. And when you're finished with that, we're going to move over to our arrays, okay? So make sure that's all glued in. We're going to look at 2 groups of 5. We're opening that flap and we're going to draw that. 1 group, 2 groups, and there's 5 in each group. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, so we have 2 groups of 5 equals 10. Forgot my number for a second there. 2 groups of 5 equals 10, and there's my array, 2 rows with 5 in each row. Go ahead and pause if you need more time to get things written down, because I know sometimes I write really fast. You take your time and get it written down nicely. 3 groups of 4. Okay, so let's go over here. 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. With 4 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that shows 3 groups of 4. Okay. 3 groups of 4 is 3, 6, 9, 12. Whoopsie, I wrote all over my page. 12. Okay. Now we're on to 3 groups of 2 equals what? We need to do 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Now we're 3 groups of 2. We need 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Okay. 3 groups of 2. 3 groups of 2 equals 6. Okay. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Come back when you're ready. 4 groups of 4 is equal to what? Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's our array. We have 4 and 4. 4 groups of 4 equals 16. Okay. All right, any of these that you need to get down, go ahead and just pause it and get those written down. Okay. If you're good to go, we're going to go to number 3 times 5 equals what? So we're going to draw an array. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that right? 3 groups with 5 in each one. 5, 10, 15. 3 groups of 5 equals 15. Okay. 2 groups of 6. So that's going to be an easy one. 1 group, 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 12, which is a dozen. All right. So make sure you have your interactive notebook finished. Oops, I got to write my answer here. Your interactive notebook finished and your lesson 1.3. Whoopsie, let me bring it down. Lesson 1.3, you're going to cut those pieces out and match them under your flap. Same here. Going to draw under the flap that you have here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to close that for now. Make sure you have it all written down so that it's all nice and neat in your notebook so that you can use that sometime when we're having a test and I say, oh, if you did your notebook or your workbook, you can use it sometimes. All right, so I have this neat contraption on that is my daughter. She thought maybe it might be easier for me to record in case any noises are coming around from the house. So we're giving it a shot. We'll see how it sounds. After this, I'm going to do our read aloud. I also would like you to do extra math and IXL. Of course, all of those things will be in our morning message and in our daily agenda, explaining, what's going on and who's doing what. All right, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And I think you're doing a fabulous job. Thank you.